Hey everyone, it's Major Action coming at you with my latest episode of Toy Talk Timeout. Today we'll be discussing a few different things as we creep up upon SDCC 2016. Unfortunately, I will not be attending. I didn't apply a year ago for my badge, so that's not going to happen. But I am looking forward to a lot of the exclusives that we've been hearing about, and some things have been released for sure. And we know some of the exclusives we're going to get. Some of the things I'm interested in are the Acid Rain exclusive, the Marvel Legends exclusives, and the NECA exclusives. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get any of the NECA exclusives because you have to be at SDCC and you basically had to have already pre-ordered them. A lot of them were already pre-ordered and they can be picked up at SDCC. Let's go ahead and take a look at what I got right here really quick before we get into all that. 3A just recently put up pre-orders for a new wave of figures that they'll be releasing. I was able to pick up Blind Cowboy and his horse. That cost me $145. It won't be ready for until probably late September, October, or something like that. But really looking forward to getting that in. I wanted to pick up the Shadow Merd and the TK Search and Destroy, but at the moment I'm a little strapped for cash, especially with these X-Men Legends waves about to hit. We're about to get hit with the X-Men Legends wave, the Spider-Man Legends wave, and the Captain America Legends wave. So those are all set to hit in the next month or two. I already got billed for one of my waves of X-Men figures. It's shipping out, should be here by 2 days from the time I post this video, so really looking forward to that. But yeah, so I was only able to pick up the 1 3A figure, but I think it'll be sweet to have the Blind Cowboy and the horse. If I don't really like the horse, I could probably sell it for probably over $100 or so. So I won't be paying too much for Blind Cowboy by himself. But at $65 per figure and up, it's kind of hard to buy multiples of these figures, even though they're really cool, which makes me sad because later on you'll be paying $80 to $90 for the same figure you could have bought for $65. But if I get a little extra scratch here in the next couple weeks, maybe I will jump on and buy a couple more. But SDCC exclusives wise, I'm looking to get the it looks like they are gonna have the Marvel Legends Raft figures. It's gonna be a set comprised of a bunch of villains and a Spider-Man figure. It looks really good. There's Abomination in there, Purple Man, there's Death Knight, a bunch of, or not Death Knight, so Dread Knight, a bunch of random villains and stuff. So it's really cool to see them do something like that. It's kind of random, but I mean, it's not something that people necessarily have to have, so it makes it a pretty decent exclusive. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up a couple off of Hasbro Toy Shop. The last few years I've been lucky enough to pick up the Thunderbolts box set. I picked up 2 of those. I picked up 2 of the Books of Ashanti and the Ant-Man set last year. So I've been having really good luck on the Hasbro Toy Shop, knock on wood, because I want to make sure I get the exclusives this year. But yeah, so that's the Marvel Legends exclusives. The Acid Rain exclusive I'm looking forward to is a Forsetti figure. It's a new design, total new design for Acid Rain figure. It looks really cool. It's more like a robotic kind of armored, built-up body. So it should feature the new double jointed system, double jointed elbows that they were showing off before on the prototypes. So I'm really looking forward to that. Right here I'm building a scene. Got that nice wood I laid down. I found that at Hobby Lobby. It's just like a wood floor paneling. You could probably cut it down to fit into dioramas and stuff. I'm just using it right out of the packaging, just placing it down as a floor piece. I popped on the Norman Osborn variant head from the Green Goblin, Toy Biz Green Goblin. Popped it off the Green Goblin body using the hot water method. Unfortunately, the peg hole for it is extremely small, and no current Legends head would probably go on it, except for maybe Iron Fist, because he has that really skinny peg. But I don't think Norman Osborn head on the Iron Fist body would be all that great. So I just popped it on this Coulson body for now. I used a piece of wax to secure it in that position. I really like the pose I was able to get out of Norman in this one. These little pieces I bought off eBay. It was like 20 bucks, and I got this little kitchen set shipped. It's 2 pieces. It has a stove, sink, all that good stuff. So just trying to get it to look decent. Somebody said it wasn't right scale, but I feel like it's decent scale. Ares just kind of makes it look weird because he's such a big figure. Well, the Ares I made with the Odin All-Father Build-A-Figure, it just looks weird because he's so big. I think it works for 1/12 scale, especially for like import 1/12 figures, because they tend to be a little smaller than Marvel Legends. But yeah, so the Acid Rain exclusive. Hopefully, I'll be able to pick that up from Alex Bloss. He runs Ageless Geeks. He's going to SDCC, and hopefully I'll be able to get a couple, one off him for me and one for Matt Morlock, because he's also looking to get one. So I already hit up Alex talking about that. So hopefully he'll be able to secure a few for us. Right here I have my unmasked Dakin, and I ended up messing around with him and took his head off the body and put it on a suit too. It looked really cool. Had a couple shots with that. Maybe I'll throw them in at the end of the video. But yeah, so I won't be attending San Diego Comic Con, but I will be attending Kamikaze in October, and that's in LA. It's in the LA area. I'll be staying for the week and probably attending 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna get the 3-day pass just in case, but we're planning a big ACBA meetup down there in October, so I'm really looking forward to running into a bunch of the guys that I haven't met yet, and get a chill and hang out and search for some really cool toys and stuff over there. So that should be fun. Yeah, just waiting on these SDCC exclusives to drop, waiting on these 3 X-Men Legends waves to kill my wallet here. Also just have a bunch of import stuff waiting to come in. I'm waiting on a Kirby to show up this week, waiting on a Kirby and the ALO version of Asuna. I just recently got Shinon and the GGO version of Kirito in, so I got those for a good deal from Jason Klenenig and JC Cortez. So big shout out to both those guys for hooking it up. Great prices on those figures. Now I need to get the rest of those damn figures, so that's going on the pre-order list as well. So I'm waiting on that ALO Kirito to be released. Other pre-orders I got right now is the Gerlokovich soldiers from Figma. Those should be releasing here in the next couple months. Also, a bunch of any of the new Dragon Ball stuff. I got the Super Trunks in the other day from Toys in the Box. Let's see, I got my DC Icons wave 3, I want to say 2 or 3. I think it's wave 3, the one with Superman, Harley Quinn, all those people. I just got that in from Fresh Figures. Really stoked with that, and I got one of those body coons in too, and that's really nice. I'll put a couple pictures I took up in the video with those things. As for some other things I'm waiting on, I put in the order for Sasuke and Naruto and Itachi, the new SH Figure Arts ones that are going to be coming out. Yeah, that's about it for now. Just waiting on all these things to come and all these other things to start hitting. Those Mezco figures, whenever those start coming out, I'm going to be screwed. Those are going to be eating my wallet up. I have the Daredevil ordered, the Captain America ordered, the Punisher, just everything they're putting out basically I want, but I don't know if I'm going to get it all or not, so we'll see. I need to be careful. These things add up real quick and they come out really fast. Another thing is Revoltech just put out a poll they're doing. It looks like they might be thinking about reissuing some figures, and the Ninja Turtles made it up to the top 10 on that list, along with Bash the Stampede and a few other figures that I'm not very familiar with. I would love to see those Turtles get re-released, but also on that reissue voting list was the Full Metal Alchemist figures, and if those suckers get re-released, I'll be a little mad. One SDCC exclusive I'm happy about is the Dragon Ball Z exclusive because it's going to be a Broly with the green hair. And I already have Broly, so I think I'm actually honestly just going to skip that one. The Broly series isn't really canon anyways, so I don't feel like it's a necessary figure to own. So I'm probably just going to skip him and save myself quite a bit of money on that one. Those ZBZ exclusives are really hard to get. Last year, I ended up paying like 150 for that Goku. And now his price is down to like almost 100 and stuff. So I was a little ticked off that one. Seeing as how most of the times when I get an exclusive, they only go up in value, not down. So I'll be skipping the Dragon Ball Z exclusive this year, luckily. I guess a lot of Thundercats fans are heated because Mattel decided to make Wily Kit and Wily Cat exclusives, and I guess they're core members of the team that people really need, so they kind of screwed over their fans by making that an exclusive. I'm glad so far it doesn't seem like that's going to happen to any of my fandoms, so I don't think I'll have to worry about that too much. One thing I have been a little disappointed with is finding these Shield figures out in the wild. I have a few here. Some of them are the old ones, and I have a couple of the new ones. I only have two of the new ones. These are all the old ones and one new one right here. But the new ones are really hard to find. Luckily, I bought a case from Fresh Figures, so that's how I got my first one. And then I had to resort to eBay to pay like almost $30 for my second one. So I'm just gonna wait on those. They are selling cases now, them on certain websites and stuff, but I don't really think I need 8 more Shield agents, seeing as how I already have like 6 or 7. So 3 or 4 more should be enough for me. Maybe I'll find somebody who wants to split a case of 8 with me. Right here, I'm setting up a shot. After I found out about the Captain Hydra thing, if you guys don't know about this, sorry, but it should have already been spoiled for you by now. There was a Captain Hydra issue of comics. He came out to be Captain Hydra. It was big, made everybody pissed off. I guess Marvel went ahead and turned around and took it all back. Some people are mad about that. Some people are happy. Some people don't care. I'm not really current on comics. I don't really read them often enough to be current on them. So I can't really interject anything in particular. But I thought this was a cool idea to take Hydra and make them the Shield agents. So I called this Shields of Hydra, Agents of Hydra, Shields of Hydra, Agents of Hydra, and did a little setup with those X-Files body bags on the stretchers. Did the Alice Cooper head in Zemo's hand. Thought that looked really cool. And I like the way some of these guys actually look. Crossbones looks pretty cool in the Shield agent outfit. Especially from that angle. It looks pretty sick. By the way, big shout out to Logan Stark for the pink background I've been using. I saw him use a nice kind of pink or purplish background that looked really cool, and I went and found one at my Dollar General or Walgreens or something like that, and bought it. And I just haven't taken it down since I bought it, so half the shots I've been doing lately are using it. So shout out to Logan Stark for that, because when I saw his picture with it looked hella clean, and I just wanted to see how it looked with my setup and stuff. And so far it's been looking really great for a lot of the pictures I've taken. I need to switch it up because I'm getting tired of seeing it myself now after looking at so many different pictures on my computer. But yeah, so tons of stuff coming out. Oh, and about that Ageless Geeks contest that I entered, I was setting up a setup for it last episode. I entered it and I didn't win, but my buddy Matt Morlock did, so that's really cool. Congratulations to him, he won that. I've been entering another contest this last week. It's for this Realm of Collectors group. They're doing a photo contest based on the 7 deadly sins. So the first week was lust, and I took a picture of Spider-Man and Black Cat on a rooftop together. So I posted that one up for the first week. The second week's picture is envy. So I was thinking about doing something with like Goku and Vegeta sitting on the sunlight after getting his ass kicked, and looking at Goku like mad because he's not as strong as Goku is. I think his envy of how strong Goku is has always been a really strong portrayal of envy, you know. But it's a good thing in Vegeta's case because it pushes him to be stronger and stronger, and he never wants to give up, except for sometimes he does. So I don't know. Anyways, I was thinking either that or I wanted to do something with maybe like a collector with a ton of different things, like a bunch of mint on card action figures and stuff, and like none of them being open, and a guy with the ACBA shirt wanting to like open up his figures and play with them, but the guy won't let him. Something funny like that. I don't know. That would take like a lot of work for one week for a shot, you know, for one shot. So I don't know. Just something I'd thrown up there. This shot actually got featured on a page. It was just a quick one I did. Got featured on a Instagram page. Here's a couple different pictures from the 3A setup I was doing. Really enjoy those 3A figures. Like I said, that next wave's dropping, so if you want to get the pre-orders in, you can order them from Big Bad Toy Store now. They're done with the Bambaland, sold out of all theirs, I think, or just moved them straight to the retail distributors, so now you got to pay those prices instead. But they didn't have all of them up on the 3A side to begin with. Only like half the wave was up, and then the other ones were released for Big Bad Toy Store and other retailers, I guess. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Keep collecting. Good luck on your hunts, and hope you find what you're looking for. Peace out.